If you ask her, why doesn't she cry? There's no one by her side. She's the only one that's left behind. Patiently she said.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome to Call to Islam, the program where they come to you on AYV television every Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. This is a program where they bring to you people them where be say me and you the yarn for see what they are. Scholars them where be say they teach you what you need for know about within. Call to Islam is a program where they cover wide range of Islamic views and we they carry specialists them where be say then go can talk and teach you being that we don't know. And as usual, how the program can go, not to make in Doama, can get scholars the way they come. And today again, you get one of the best scholars in this country. Where we say this person here is studying at the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He graduates at the Medina University from the Faculty of Quran. And this somebody happened for be again saying at the principal of Ansarul Islamic College, na the current principal there. And also na a very renowned presenter na the Voice of Islam. Anyway, with me today na Sheikh Umar Adam Faruk Ba. Sheikh Faruk, hello and welcome to AYV television.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. We say salam to listeners them all.
Okay, this is na Sheikh Faruk Ba. And idea for me we discuss very fine issue on Islam. And inshallah we go do this inside this 1 hour. Yeah. And today, inshallah, we will get a very fine topic where we say me and you not going to live without them because now a topic where very relevant and me and your life. And me will carry this program to you, not forget, na Muhammad Mujtaba Ba. So the two we will discuss today na something very serious where they at a very high esteem inside Islam. We know the Prophet he left with two things, so we say in the Quran and in Sunnah. And today we go touch one of the two, and inshallah, being that we get to qualify somebody on certain field, so that make we deliberately go for Quran. We go discuss inshallah Quran. But before we go into that, Sheikh Faruk, what will be your opening statement to the people?
Well, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Anyway, the topic is timely, really. Let people they know what's this wonderful book. Normally, even the non-Muslims, they just hear more Quran. And they don't know what in this Quran mean. Do that, they respect and the honor the Quran get them to them. Because anybody, the moment we see the Quran, you go see how it don't begin to take in time or go far from the Quran. You know, see some disasters that happen in the world sometime. We make people they rush for take this Quran. No, being if in this Quran, they tend the Muslims and for the act so. Dayan we people and beyond for going to the Quran, ye will win, but people they had for let them accept Islam. If the people there yesterday, the Arabs they were them with the Prophet, then don't this Quran don't convince them till they don't accept him. Then today again people them with them being get abstained for Islam. Quran don't convince them for let them accept him. I believe say the next person will not get time for it. What we discuss with her, we get time for watch, instead we know the value of this wonderful book. I believe in that bring winner.
Okay, alhamdulillah. As we Sheikh don't tell we, inshallah, you're willing for David to read the next 1 hour, inshallah, you back go know the value of this book. And mind you, this not the book where they tell we say, no get one doubt inside. And so far, na the book where they read the highest in the world. In get that constant record, they read and pass all the book them ever in history. But anyway, this is not Quran. What's in really not Quran? Sheikh Faruk.
Yes, fine. Let us know him because you know see the book. People when they see him no more, they not sabi him. They see Quran. Some people then they read no more than they see. And then you get amount of people them with them blind. They know they see. Oh. If you eat the Quran, you see this nine of the Quran, you able understand what they mean. Picture the Quran from inside words. We see able sense the words, then they know what they talk about. This Holy Quran, we then give in definition, then build them inside only 7 words. Number 1, they say Kalamullah, Al-Munazzal ala Muhammad, biwasitati Jibril, Al-Muta'abbadu bitilawatihi, Al-Mu'jizu bi aqsari suratin min, Al-Manqulu bitawaturi, Al-Mabdu'u bi surati al-Fatihati, Wal-Makhtum bi surati al-Nas. This is in the Quran. If we go into them small, for the benefit of we listeners them, then say the Quran na kalamullah, na God the word. Number one, Allah he voice him to Angel Jibril. Angel Jibril hear me understand him if it's to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we didn't say kalamullah, not to the way how another people and they understand him. Allah self say him. He say him with voice and words and letters. Angel Jibril hear him. He tell we this inside the Holy Quran. He say wa in ahadun min al mushrikeen istajaraka. He say fa'ajirhu hatta yasma' kalam Allah. He say if any one of them unbelievers, then they can seek refuge to you. They want yari from you. He say keep them time till they yari Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala words. Then we get a hadith inside Sahih al-Bukhari. Hadith an-Nawas ibn Sam'an. It really tell we say this Quran na Allah a word to Angel Jibril. This hadith they try to tell we. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants send information to Jibril, you see we Allah want talk. He say the sky them all. أخذت السماوات رجفة شديدة. It is shake because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in power. He say all the malika then they butu, then they make sujud, then they bow down. The first malika way they is in head is in Angel Jibril. Then Allah the voice to Ramutin in one see. Then Angel Jibril they yari understand. It take what in Allah take him. It pass within the sama the malika them for can deliver. Any skyway pass the malika then they ask him what in Allah don't say. Angel Jibril they say God don't say through. Qala al-haqqa huwa al-aliyyul kabir. Then all they repeat what in Angel Jibril say because of na secret na revelation a secret na to the certain person. You know they tell them what in Allah say. It take can directly to the Prophet where Allah send him. We young Quran to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Na im make them say na kalamullah na Allah a word. And normally when they say kalamullah, Allah talk and bring a words. Some people they know they agree for say Allah they talk. Then say if you say Allah they talk, that you'd expect say you get lips, you get teeth, you get tongue. But in not tell you say all the material there or something. Stone don't talk. The Prophet say, he say, Inni la a'lamu hajaran fi Makkah kana yusallim alayhi. He say, I know one stone in Medina. He say, any time I meet with him, he say, when they say salam to me. It means that stone, you get tongue, you get teeth, you get what it not be. If Allah don't tell we say this they be, what thing he tell we believe him, what he not tell we not ask him. Then after we don't be Allah a word, then say they reveal him to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The target na Prophet. Then would have been the transfer him, Angel Jibril, be wasitati Jibril. Then one very important point inside the Holy Quran, then say al-muta'abbadu bitilawatihi. That means say the Quran, follow you read and no more na worship. Follow you take them, you say qul huwa Allahu ahad. Na worship is the worship. Because even Allah they tell we say innal ladhina yatluna kitab Allah wa aqamu as-salata wa anfaqu mimma razaqnahum sirran wa alaniya. He say yarjuna tijaratan lan tabur. He say the one them waiting they read Allah in Quran. Then they do salat, then they pay zakat. He say then go win business where losses not depend. The Prophet can split this better one. He say khairukum man ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa 'allama. The best of you. Now do we taking time for read the Quran and impact them to another person. He even tell we inside another hadith. He say possible we been get company with the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala di so bostam tomorrow. He say yuqalu liqari al-Quran yawm al-qiyamah iqra warqa ورتل كما كنت ترتل في الدنيا فإن منزلتك عند آخر آية تقرأها. He say read the Quran. How you they read? Na so you this raise. It tell like na a lift for you. He say you position na usa you stop for it. Na in it tell we back say any one letter we read inside the Quran you get blessing for them. Allah can send them to 10. If you check like the shortest surah then wa asr and tabat yada, you go see them get more than 20 letters. So one thing inside the Quran for recite them na worship. Then another fact inside the Quran, then say al-mu'jizu bi aqsari suratin minhu. The shortest surah inside the Quran, Allah use them for challenge the world. Let anybody producing kind, nobody no able. Na miracle na in this called a mu'jiza. Mu'jiza na we face something abnormal. You challenge people, them nobody no able producing kind. You don't defeat them people in there.
So that makes it the duplicate of the Quran, or there?
It's not possible. Allah self don't say him. He say قل لئن اجتمعت الإنس والجن ألا أن يأتوا بمثل هذا القرآن لا يأتون بمثله. He say if the whole mortal man, the philosophers, then knowledge people them, then sit down, then consult themselves, then say for build the Quran in time. He say not possible. Another way, he say فَلْيَأْتُوا بِحَدِيثٍ مِثْلِ. One great word way similar like the Holy Quran. It's not possible. Somebody been try. One man been the way they claim say himself na prophet Musailamatul Kazzab. When they come meet them, they say, Musaylama, and he say, you know, prophet, he say, produce for me the same way Muhammad he produced. He be mocking himself. Himself, he say, Bismillah, mama. He say, Dhifda'atun wa ma adraka ma dhifda'a. They talk about frog now, how frog can swim inside water. He say, Asfaluhu fi tini wa a'lahu fil ma. He say, Inna li Qurayshin nisfa al-ardi wa lana nisfuha wa lakinna Qurayshan qawmun la ya'dilun. He say, Wal adiyati tahnan wal khabizati khubzan ihalatan wa samnan. He been provoking himself. Even some of him people, them with them be reading the laugh. Then say, Bo Musaylama, you know, say, we na sensible person. You know, say, we know, say, what they talk, so not to say it. We know, feel like Muhammadiyun. So Quran used for challenge people them. Another fact inside manqulun bit tawatur. This name make Quran win in quality. From them begin the transfer from the Prophet in time till today in chain walk no cut. Okay. And numbers to numbers, numbers to numbers. In chain walk no cut. I mean, we see from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 till today. You not jump, you not take 1, you go 2, they jump 3, go 4. No. Na sahaba then take and give tabi'in. Tabi'in then take and give tabi'ut tabi'in. Tabi'ut tabi'un then take and give tuba atba'ut tabi'in. Now in make today, if you say the forge, not to words, so not to letters, even the way how to pronounce the words them, people then go tell you, say, you're not correct. If you did inside the Arab world slide, now like Medina and Egypt, you they read the Quran to person, then call an ijaza. No. The way how it come to the Prophet, they give in chain work, in karamoti to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now this only book na get this quality. Lastly, we ulama then say, then begin with one chapter within they call Fatiha, then end up with another chapter within they call Surah An-Nas. If somebody asks about the Holy Quran, now in this.
This is the Holy Quran. The book will not get any doubts. The book will be said challenge the inside there for anybody who they produce in kind. And this book don't survive over 1,400 years. This challenge we are lagging nobody so far. No able don't counter this book. Now, Sheikh Faruk, this book, we understand say it take periods of time. How long it take for come?
Well, the lifestyle of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, now so it take long for come. 23 years. You know, see the Prophet, he do dawah inside Makkah 13 years, then inside Medina 10 years. And all this time, Quran, they come to them small, small. We know, see the first verse we come to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now that verse we meet them inside Cave Hira. We in Jibril go meet and they say, Iqra. بسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. From that day to the Prophet, they left this world. In the Quran, when this freedom, at 23 years duration, he came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay,
so within that 23 years there, it's not possible maybe say message come with the left out. So how then take gather and maybe say on to date a day like I did so?
Subhanallah. One thing for span the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even don't try people them before the Quran, then fail. So we come to the Quran as everlasting book, you not try nobody again. He say, me self now, and me they take care of him. Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra, wa inna lahu lahafidhun. I been don't try people them, I give them Old Testament, then fail me. I try another people them, I give them New Testament, then fail me. I know they try nobody again. Now me self they take care of the Holy Quran. Nobody not able to play with him. If time been there, we discuss how them been the note the Quran, how them been the storm, then even not only the Quran, the seasons them, how Quran been they come, how they keep them. Then get inside ulum al-Quran, principles of the Holy Quran. The verses them we can on during dry season they know them. During rainy season they know them. Pan travel they know them. Where the Prophet been there they know them. Where been there with him family and host they know them. Where been there out of house he been know them. Where he be ride verses then kingdom he been know them. Where verses them where Malika then escort you know them. Nothing they were missing. Where Allah don't say they take care of them. He build people them within the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Where then control them. You know get no missing inside.
Okay, this is not the book of Allah, and this book Quran, and I will there also for discuss. And this somebody there is a personality be say don't change the face of Quran in this country. You know say Islam don't care, I don't say, but for the later time and some of the people in this way be say give Islam a very positive face because then can uplift the Quran business. But Sheikh Faruk, as an Islamic scholar on the Quran, what's in your assessments presently of how we get people away from Quran in the country?
We they say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, but we they ask the people then for do more effort.
Okay.
If you look to we on a society and environment and all what's in they happen, you will see the people in the tribe. But if you compare we with the neighboring country, then you will see we still get a feel for play. If you go a place like Guinea now, Senegal, Gambia, any year then they produce tens of people them with them come Quran. One year they can produce 50, 60 people them with them memorize Quran. But sometimes we in Sierra Leone 4, 5, 6, you could say we get more for do, inshallah. But we tell Allah thank you that say we are say the Quran a wonderful book. We get in interest. With this belief, some tell later more effort will come in, inshallah. They will be grateful to we parents them. We them been succeed for so with this Holy Quran. We remember we parents them today. What make them succeed per way, because them so with the value of this book. The moment where they don't begin the sense talk by you, then don't go fend for you Duba, then don't go fend for you Kala, then don't go fend for you Wala, then don't begin the note for you Ba, Sinji Jami Mara, Alif Lam Ulam Hasakir, as we all don't go into Ram. It really play on we. Now it make today we know the value of the Holy Quran. But the fear now for we next generation coming. Now me and you will begin as we begin to talk, we don't go register in a kindergarten. So we begin to learn ABC and something like that. So afraid, we not lost the focus and the value of this wonderful book.
Okay, this now the assessments of Sheikh Faruk Ba, we be saying a Quranic scholar for Salon, you know. In your assessment, it is going well, but somehow it is fear. So we need for avert that fear, they are Sierra Leoneans, because internally we improve. But as we Sheikh don't say, whenever we look on our door, we don't say we get much more for do. And inshallah, we go try for do that. So as we parent them don't try, they don't teach you, don't pass through them while I process them, say alhamdulillah, don't get small. We back make we pass on that message there, make we put we picking them side them for learn. Not so just the English education. The Arabic education is value because there and over under. Anyway, we've been just to go out small, we go come inside with topic again. Check Faruk, we understand the Quran not to the only book we Allah sent. He sent other books, right? So the other books then there with Quran, what's the difference?
Well, according to one we scholar, within the call Imam al-Hasan al-Basri, he say Allah revealed to mankind 104 books. But we know only 4. We know the book where Allah sent to Prophet David when at the Zabur. We know about the Old Testament where Allah sent to Moses. We know about the New Testament where Allah sent to Isa, known as Christ. We know the Holy Quran where Allah sent to the Prophet Muhammad. Then one thing wonderful inside them books there. This we scholar they tell we say, you see the knowledge of them 4 books there. Allah summarize them inside the Quran. Wow. Then the knowledge of the Quran, Allah summarize them inside the short surah where they call Mufassal. Then the knowledge of the short surah, Allah summarize them inside Surah Al-Fatiha. Then the knowledge of Surah Al-Fatiha, Allah summarize them inside one verse. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. The secret of the Holy Quran.
So, Sheikh, now you don't see them 4 books then there. They're all inside the Quran. So, the message where they inside that book there, them 4 books then there, all applicable to young generation?
No. I will tell you, say no. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as we know, say with in knowledge and in wisdom, in no say, with time change, the people then change, the ruling way for govern themselves it change. We get them inside Islam, then call them taghayyur al-ahkam bitaghayyur al-azminati wal-amkina. Even inside the Holy Quran, laws them in the camp, people then implement them. Take a time, Allah say no switch again, they pull them if it's another one. So if you ask, them people and then system, for example, the past people them building even so serious than we today we weak, but them people and they build manually rock inside then house inside the rocks them. We not able. So we go believe say a slight difference there in terms of the practical worship we they do, but the goal and the aim and the art all na one. Now for we all can enslave ourselves to Allah. Now it make the oneness of Allah. And for agree to that oneness, they for worshiping in one. All the prophets them message them in no different, all na one. This la ilaha illallah, say Allah na in one for worship. Quran say, وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا أَنِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ. Say na they message this. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ مِنْ رَسُولٍ إِلَّا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا. They say all the prophets then the message wa give them, the key message. Now for can tell people and say na me one and na me one them for worship too. Now it makes sometimes the prophet been they say inna ma'ashir al-anbiya ikhwatu li-allat. He say with the prophets them, he say na one daddy picking them. He say we mad and different, but we daddy na one. That na one message when the message of Kalima, where all the 124,000 prophets then can preach. No one no come out of them. You been they ask if you any different day. Between we book and the past books them, yes.
Yeah.
The past books them, Allah being entrust them to in people them, let them take care of them, but them fail. The Holy Quran, Allah no agree. He say, myself na me the control and na me the take care of them. Now, it make even how for write the Quran, how we can write that Arabic dictationally, and how we write the Holy Quran is different. How we they talk Arabic and how we they read the Holy Quran, yourself know say it's different. The tones them is different, and the way how we they practice them, the verses them, how we they count them, and how we they figure, we on numbers them, is totally different. Then call an Adul Eye.
So this is a miracle on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you anyone in Arabic,
and yes,
it's different.
It's different. The way how then they check the verses, the way how then they read the verses, the way how then they control the verses them, the tones them, is different from the normal Arabic way people in they talk.
No.
Now I make you go find out say somebody can they not be one Arabic, but he memorize the Holy Quran. This make the second different. The second difference between the Quran and the past books them, we on Quran you go find people and gather them all na then head them sit with them, but the past books they not there. And Allah been promised the prophet say, he say at the first ummah generation where they support you. He say one thing what they do for them, anajiluhum fi sudurihim. They young Quran and they keep under their heart. I been they look one channel Kanat Ikrana Egypt, one picking 6 years of age, girl picking back, memorize the whole Quran.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. This na just a cause and a sabab way Allah use, because he say study the Holy Quran. Nobody no go able to play with them.
Okay, Sheikh Faruk. We treat the Quran, and we don't see how interesting this book is. And this book, as we don't say, get doubt, and we really see how this book authentic. But Sheikh, somebody out there, we don't follow up this program from where we begin. If you need more points for convince them how this Quran authentic, what's message you go get?
Let's go into them.
Okay.
Let's go read.
Okay.
If you read, you see how Quran they treat issues them with them in numbers. And present issues them when they happen, and what thing will happen till Yawm al-Qiyamah. You go no say no doubt the prophet no go able to know this by himself. Now in make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we been the talk to the prophet. He said tilka min amba'il ghaibi nuhiha ilayka ma kunta ta'lamuha anta wala qaumuka. He said this na informations them will give to you. You know sabia people are not being sabia. That no more don't do for the people then convince. He said wa ma kunta bijanibi at-turi id qadayna ila Musa al-amra wa ma kunta min ash-shahidin. He said you know been there the way Allah been the talk to prophet Moses na mountain. You been there nobody know there. He said but we now we take and face them to you. Go into the Holy Quran like how do you know that people then go into them then convince? If you yourself go to them, I believe, say, Wallahi, they convince. Like Umar ibn al-Khattab, this Quran na yeri convince. Al-Walid ibn al-Mughira, na this Quran na yeri torment. People name beaucoup in history, this Quran na win them. If you want doubt, you want convince with this Quran book from Allah, go into them, lay read, or you take the translation, lay read. Lay see wonders. Even picking how it is inside mama in belly, how it grow from the mommy in belly. Then all the things the Quran mention them. Then finger tunes prints the word they do so. Na Quran it na talk about them. People then test and then see them. He say bala qadirina ala an nusawwiya bananahu. He say we able this person here follow able equal all the tones them. We then fingerprints there we go be the same. He say what now we make and different. Then say even that water Quran talk about them. That water way they form picking where they come out from man. Then say any man from Adam till next to all any man in water get code. It's different from the other man code. This na Quran tell way. If you get out, go into Ram Somali, go no.
Anyway, Sheikh Faruk Ba, we are with him today at the AYV studios and the program we watch na Call to Islam. This program they carries various scholars them to you and we therefore discuss relevant issues, maybe say na issues of Islam. And as you know and me know, we all know say we need guidance in our lives. So this program they are for at least give you guidance, but the choice of accepting it and is up to you. But we there for tell you the right message where you need forget. Inshallah, we dey go out for a break. We'll get one video where we go and make una watch. Inshallah, after that video day, we will continue the rest of the program. But don't forget, stay with us. We get another time again for continue just after that video day. So now don't forget, we dey go out for the video now. After that, we dey continue this program called to Islam.
Apart from the miraculous characteristic of the Quran, which we have looked into so far, it also has a mathematical miracle. An example of this is the numbers of repetitions of some of the words in the Quran. some related words are surprisingly repeated the same number of times. Below are such words and the numbers of their repetitions in the Quran. The word day, yaum, is repeated 365 times in singular form, while its plural and dual forms, days, ayam, and yaumain, together are repeated 30 times. The number of repetitions of the word month, shahar, is 12. The word payment or reward is repeated 117 times, while the expression forgiveness, mughfirah, which is one of the basic moral principles of the Quran, is repeated exactly twice as many times. The number of times the words world, dunya, and hereafter, akhira, are repeated is also the same, 115. The statement of 7 heavens, sab'a samawat, is repeated 7 times. The creation of the heavens, khalq al-samawat, is also repeated 7 times. The word faith, iman, without genitive, is repeated 25 times throughout the Quran, as is also the word infidelity or covering over the truth, kufr. The words paradise and hell are each repeated 77 times. The word Satan, shaitan, is used in the Quran 88 times, as is the word angels, malaika. The word zakah is repeated 32 times, while the number of repetitions of the word blessing, barakah, is also 32. The words man and woman are also employed equally, 23 times. Sun, shams, and light, nur, both appear 33 times in the Quran. In counting the word light, only the simple forms of the words were included. The expression, the righteous, al-abrar, is used 6 times, but the wicked, al-fujar, is used half as much, i.e. 3 times. Human being is used 65 times. The sum of the number of mentions of the stages of man's creation is the same, i.e. human being, 65, soil, turab, 17, drop of sperm, nutfah, 12, embryo, alaq, 6, half-formed lump of flesh, mudgah, 3, bone, itham, 15, flesh, lahm, 12. The word land appears 13 times in the Quran, and the word sea 32 times, giving a total of 45 references. If we divide that number by that of the number of references to the land, we arrive at the figure 28.8888888888889%. The number of total references to land and sea, 45, divided by the number of references to the sea in the Quran, 32, is 71.1111111111%. Extraordinarily, these figures represent the exact proportions of land and sea on the earth today. Every piece of information shows us an apparent fact. The Quran is such a book that all the news related in it has proved to be true, and facts that no one could ever have known at the time were announced in its verses. Certainly this proves clear evidence that the Quran is not the word of man. The Quran is the word of God, the originator of everything, and the Almighty, who encompasses everything with his knowledge. In a verse, God remarks on the Quran, "If it had been from other than God, they would have found many inconsistencies in it. Not only are there no inconsistencies in the Quran, every piece of information it contains reveals the miracle of this divine book more and more each day. What falls to man is to hold fast to this divine book revealed by God and receive it as his one and only guide. In one of the verses, God tells us the following: "And this is a book we have sent down and blessed, so follow it and have fear of God, so that hopefully you will gain mercy."
The program now called to Islam, me where they bring this program to you and Muhammad Mujtaba Ba, and we guest today one of Salon finest scholars we be say na Sheikh Faruk Ba, and we there for treat Quran just as you don't see this video, very interesting one. This video just explain to we the miraculous with Quran in figures, the numbers they play with, how Allah play with them figures there inside the Quran. This is not just few of the thing them inside the Quran, not to even all the figures then and there. Sheikh Faruk, welcome again to the second segment of the program.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Sheikh Faruk, previously we say this Quran count down for 23 years. Why you not count down one go? Instead you count down bits.
Boku wisdom dey behind that.
Okay.
The Qurayshi people then been asked the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, وَقَالُوا لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ عَلَيْهِ الْقُرْآنُ جُمْلَةً وَاحِدَةً. They say, we make Allah, we want to send this book here to this man, innocent and want him bulk. We see him, we receive him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer him inside the Holy Quran. He say, كَذَلِكَ لِنُثَبِّتَ بِهِ فُعَادَكَ وَرَتَّلْنَاهُ تَرْتِيلًا. He say, because me, Allah, they work on wisdom. Hikmah, what they call hikmah, wisdom. Now based on that, Allah, they work. The ulama, they pull boku wisdom inside, but few. Number one, you know, see, Quran been the treat issues them, and events the way been they happen.
No.
And you know, say, then events they are, and then issues they are, not been they happen one time. It been they happen time after time. Quran been come for can't cure disease we meet pan the Arabs them emperor mortal man. And it not been then and then been they show them time after time. When it will happen, Quran can solve them. I go give example. One man deal with a man, then don't born, then don't they till them old. One day he offend the man, then the man vex pan him. He tell and say, hey, now in the battle and say, see, as from today, he say, if I lido with you again, la lido with me, mama. That I don't turn you to me, mama. This woman they worry because begin and day with him. He run, you know, say inside before Quran they come during the ignorance time. We person telling woman, so that means they don't divorce him. Then they call him vihar. Then I been talak na divorce. But this woman now, this thing don't want Arab. I get picking them, I don't old to then I go. Now in Iran, he come to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He say, Ya Rasulallah, he say, inna zawji natharat lahu batni. Now my women sabi express. He say me man, he say me belly don't produce for him. He say wa wahanat azmi, me bone them all the week. He say hatta idha kabura sinni wa don't all annoyable donatin dhahara minni. He tell you say don't turn me to him, mama. He say God not to you the complaint, not to even the Prophet. Allahumma ilayka ashku. Before this woman they grab, in a few minutes now Allah send angel Jibril. He say go tell Muhammad say qad sami Allahu qawla allati tujadiluka fi zawjiha wa tashtaki ila Allah wallahu yasma'u tahawurakuma inna Allaha sami'un basir. He say go tell Muhammad say all that discussion we get with that woman do yariam. Even Aisha they say subhanallah. Me sit down na the room na ya. Even some of the words the way the woman they talk no yari. God for kasaba samawati do yari. One time he can give solution to the man. Another time another man, he come on in farm, he come in the house, he see something we not find. He meet possible with him, woman. Then Iran, he come to the Prophet, say, hey, Prophet. He say, if he possibly meet some body and tap him, woman in belly, what he for do? He say, he go kill alone and kill him, or what he go do? Then the Prophet say, you go for four witness now, or if not to that, with the last 100. Then the man say, Prophet, if this is not true at all, God will save me from this 100. Immediately, then Allah send that verse, Ayatul Li'an, وَالَّذِينَ يَرْمُونَ أَزْوَاجَهُمْ ثُمَّ لَمْ يَأْتُوا بِهَا. You know, then tea have been happen time by time. So Quran been need for 3 times according to how issues them been happen. Because nakir. Then also, I want to let you know, say, habit we meet pamposing. For just meet and pamposing, you can't wipe on one green term. Wisdom no dey beyond that. So it tip the person firstly, no. Now it make like rum so. Rum, Arabs them in the drink are wonderful. For the Quran can want to tell and say on a left rum if very difficult. Now na steps then na waka with. First of all, he can tell them say, وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ وَالْأَعْنَابِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا. He say, مِن بَيْنِ فَرْثٍ وَدَمٍ لَبَنًا خَالِصًا سَائِغًا لِلشَّارِبِينَ وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا. Allah na comparison he can do for them. He say, hey, una look una the people them. He say, me, from cow he waste and in blood, I dey pull 5 milk for una follow una drink. You know, one day see cow milk, waste deep anam or blood deep anam. He say me the shifter I pull on for una. He say, but una then stick there one make follow una benefit from now on. They go pull something with the poor una sense. He compare. He not tell them say haram or he left them so. Then later we come. Now you tell them say then go for ask you about rum. يسألونك عن الخمر والميسر قل فيهما إثم كبير ومنافع للناس وإثمهما أكبر من نفعهما. He say tell them say small benefit the inside. Rum drinking benefit the inside because belly the flop. They make money. He say, but the problem, the destruction way the inside is more great than the benefit. He say, some people then say, well, as long as Allah don't compare them, me I don't left from today. Some people are not agree left still they're not convinced. Then Allah tell them for the third time, He say, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, la taqrabu as-salata wa antum sukara hatta ta'lamu ma taqulun. He say, we know the people that we believe. He say, wait time reach for prayer, una not drink. Follow una go able know what you na the talk. Some people then say, me na chief, me na elder. It means say we person drink, it talk what you know sabi, and me no go want that. So from today I know they drink again. Then lastly now before Allah can face the ayat of tahrim al-khamr, innama al-khamru wal-maysiru wal-ansab wal-azlam rijsun min amali shaitan. So it been very simple for let them accept them because Allah don't team them, He don't show them all the problem inside. But if you been can't want them, you say, hey,
been difficult.
then we say not easy. So this is now our wisdom. Another wisdom again, boku. Among the boku wisdom them, Quran been the come for can console, encourage the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now this Quran say, كَذَلِكَ لِنُثَبِّتَ بِهِ فُؤَادَكَ. You know how this be? The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he meet stubborn people them. Makkah people them. Now in the Quran say, وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ أَكْثَرَ شَيْءٍ جَدَلًا. Now people them they argue too much. The Prophet know they face something where they not argue. Somebody they go na bearing ground, they go take bone. He can't smash him before the Prophet. He say, get God way the wicked is. And so then be the man of the Prophet. So as mortal man, he been the vex. We me the face goodness to you. You the rejecter, you the argue me. You the fault me again at the vex. The Prophet been the vex. So anytime we face them vex, he go vex, Allah the face verse, he can't correct them. فَلَا يَحْزُنْكَ قَوْلُهُمْ إِنَّا نَعْلَمُ مَا يُسِرُّونَ وَمَا يُعْلِنُونَ. No worry, all what they do and sabi. We give him back, he can go to them, then deny him. The Prophet go vex. He say, قَدْ نَعْلَمُ إِنَّهُمْ لَا يَحْزُنُكَ الَّذِي يَقُولُونَ فَإِنَّهُمْ لَا يُكَذِّبُونَ. We know what thing they do, not to you one. We face back then vex, he go. He say, بَوْ مَا يُقَالُ لَكَ إِلَّا مَا قَدْ قِيلَ لِلرُّسُلِ. Then no go say to you what thing they not say to your past brothers, them so big beer. So with time, he been need, we Allah encourage him, na time to time. As he face then deny him, he go, in Jibril can face, he console him, he put on them, then he encourage. And you know say this again, by time to time, then even they happen. Then one factor we know they forget, the Prophet Allah sent unto unlettered people them. They not be read and write one day. هُوَ الَّذِي بَعَثَ فِي الْأُمِّيِّينَ رَسُولًا مِّنْهُمْ. And we didn't say unlettered person, it not depend on pen and paper. What thing it depend on na feet na in heat. Anything we get na for cram. If you get the cram. And we want to person cram thoroughly. You understand thoroughly, you get small, you know they get boku. And in the Prophet said not be unlettered man. Allah say, An-Nabi al-Ummi. So then people in there, because of them, we need the time for read the right. Quran been they give them small. Then something very, very interesting again. Allah be one tell the people and say, this Quran from God, he come out. How? The book don't come inside 23 years. But if you look at wordings, then different no day. You go feel saying inside one day come. You know say, any scholar, however you read, however you sabi write, if you write one whole book, the standard of wordings, them how you pack the sentences, them from the book begin to you know they say they get the same scale. It go most different. Some here the power, some here the weak. But check the Quran. Go Surah Al-Baqarah, come to Isra, go to Surah Al-Nas, go to Surah Al-Naml. You go see all na the same standard you get. This all the time you say, hey, this book all the way can know inside 23 years, but if you check them, it's scale you know. So this they try for tell you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala I get. Then also Allah be why use them also for attack the people them with them when they attack the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This it needs small explanation. Then say if you want really attack person for fila, no give all one time. No can meet the person, say you stupid, you a fool, you the lie, you no get sense. If you give them all one time, it accept all they forget them. Then say give one you go. Where you pass, you can't give other way you go back. With time to time, any say where you see they hesitate. So instead go get that fear there. That in stubbornness it go reduce and small. Boku other wisdom. Then also Quran, they can challenge the people then na Makkah. Then where they challenge they defeat them. Then the way how Quran been they defeat them, it been so sensing, where then self been the things say this word here is very important. Where Quran been become small, it they tell them say when I face this small one, they're not able. But if you been come all together, you say when I face and then go say boku. If you pack 500 bunch of wood, you sell a portion 2 times. If you're not able to turn, they know they laugh at. But if you pack 5, you sell it 2 times, you're not able to turn. That means, the powerness depend the wood.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't see the reasons why this Quran take 23 years for condom. But by all that, inconsistency still maintained. This they tell we say this Quran a book where we say not for mortal man. No go come up for mortal man. Mortal man no gets that sense there. Prophet Muhammad no get that sense there. Now Allah de bien and Allah giam in serve as the messenger for can deliver this book. But Sheikh Faruk, this Quran now, it come to the Arabs no more or it cover other people them?
Thank you so much. Very interesting. Then why another topic that I finally will tell people and now let them understand.
Okay.
You know, I've been to talk to somebody then this year, big personality, you know, I they tell them what the Holy Quran, what in Allah say. You know what they tell me? Na Muslim, you say you know to Makkah.
Okay.
You know to Makkah, you know to Medina, you know to Somalia. Now I say, mister, what do you mean? You mean Sierra Leone to God even?
Okay.
So the Quran no say so. Quran no come for Arabs no more. Now in make way Allah sell the Quran yesterday inside Makkah. He draw one man from Europe, Suhaib. He draw one man from Africa, Bilal. He draw one man from Asia, Salman. He draw all sides together the one side. For telling us, no today one no more, una all. Una include for send this Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell the Prophet, say, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. You see, we send you as a mercy for the whole world. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا كَافَّةً لِلنَّاسِ بَشِيرًا وَنَذِيرًا. He said, we send you for all the people, them they can encourage them, they can warn them. Then he tell them inside the Holy Quran, he said, this Quran, ya لِتُنذِرَ بِهِ أُمَّ الْقُرَى وَمَنْ حَوْلَهَا. He said, I send them for you, for they can advise the Mecca people then, and anybody who is around Mecca, and the surrounding anybody within the world. So the Quran, not only for the Arab, anybody we don't day from the Prophet, the day we then appoint them, T. Yawm al-Qiyamah answerable to this book.
Okay.
If you not take the rulings, you not accept them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, wait for you. But minusina for all man asenam. Now, in make the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, it support this inside one in hadith. He say, u'titu khamsa lam yu'ta'unna ahadun qabli. He say, Allah give me 5 things them. You know, give all the prophets them before me. Among the things them where Allah give him, he say, wa kana an-nabiyyu yub'athu ila qawmihi khassa wa bu'ithtu ana ila an-nasi kaffa. He say, me company prophets them, Allah been descend them to their own community, society. He say, but me, the whole world answerable to me before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yawm al-qiyamah. So the Quran not to Arabs no more. Now I make the finance say, the year when me go Dubai, this Quranic competition 2 years ago, the person will win the medal for memorize the Holy Quran better than one Nigerian boy. Yes, 21 years, Suleiman. Arabs then they Boku, Saudi then they Qatar then they Kuwait then they Emirates then they Lebanon then they the whole world get a day. But to that we know. Allah want tell the people then say the Holy Quran not to Arabs. And the first tafsir we get, we complete now. Tafsir al-Tabari, Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, not to Arab man. He writes the tafsir from up to down. And anybody after Iyon tafsir, we come for do tafsir al-Quran, he must open in book. Then they no doubt, no, they know they escape from him. Because in it, they give the chain work from the Prophet. Any word we say, they give the chain work, they narrate for you, face and for you. Not to Arab man. That for tell you say the Quran, not to only Arab, Allah face and too. And if you check the people, them way they support them, way they really go into Arab. Most of them not to Arab. The 6 hadith book, them way talk about Quran, better, when they call Al-Kutubu Sitta. One Arab man, no, they among them.
Okay, we all know say this Quran it not come just to the Arabs, it comes to entire mankind. From the time of the prophets until now, say this world get for done, we all answerable to this Quran. So therefore, get the message and follow the rules of the Quran. So in Sheikh Faruk, now we don't know say this Quran it comes to everybody. This Quran, waiting and right now. Who's write this Quran get? We mortal man, the one that we come to forgive.
Na letter. Na letter we Allah write to we.
Okay.
We dey talk with all sad and all pain. We people are not get attention. The Quran a letter Allah be non promise say this and he say fa imma ya'tiyannakum minni huda faman tabi'a hudaya fala yadhillu wa la yashqa. He say anybody we me letter come to, anybody we accept him, he say I go respect that person. He say but udagi am back fa inna lahu ma'ishatan dhanka. Go na the houses them today look brother Muhammad Mujtaba. Monday to Fridays. They're ready for wake the people in 5 o'clock for go school. But then weekend, Saturdays and Sunday, go, the picking they sleep till 10 o'clock.
No.
Muslims they will now they talk about Muslims homes then now. They not get time for waking them picking them. Say grab, take this Quran, you read them. Let away Allah right away. If you come in one or two in London or Sierra Leone, God triumph for going to the Western world. He write letter to you, you do something for them. Then you take that letter because of the card file, you put under your pillow, you lock them. The day where the brother, the say, I write letter to you, say, I say, where the letter, I say, I put under my pillow. I believe she will not go come out fine.
Oh.
And this one here, something in need from you. And Allah, we write this letter for we, no need from we. We worship, they add pan Allah in kingdom one. They reduce from a nothing. Now we don't benefit in the inside, but on that all, we not getting attention. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he say this book, he say if we be reveal a mountain, he say the mountain for being submit and kingdom. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. But all the goodness we didn't say, we not get time for them. Some people and they not get even one copy Quran in house. Or 1 month go past to them, in read Quran in house. He say in a Muslim. It's not easy. The Quran is right. But when you make the Prophet even complain, وَقَالَ الرَّسُولُ يَا رَبِّي إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. The Prophet say, hey Allah, me people them, then don't keep far from the Holy Quran, then not ignore them, then not get time with them. Allah been complain, the Prophet been complaining with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you and me and the third man know one day, inside them people in the way the Prophet complained, we know the rights then now. So until we will pay, I'm number one. Now for read them.
No.
Now we write for read the Holy Quran, and the Quran is right for we. Allah send them for we read them. He send them for we read them. He say, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ كِتَابَ اللَّهِ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَنفَقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ سِرًّا وَعَلَانِيَةً يَرْجُونَ تِجَارَةً لَنْ تَبُورَ. He say we read them. Then he recommend. He say al-mahiru bil-Qur'ani مَا السَّفَرَةِ الْكِرَامِ الْبَرَرَةِ. He say the people them way they master the Holy Quran and get for do with a special malika then at a certain place yawm al-Qiyamah. Whose recommendation they will be past this? He say Al-Quran was Siyam yashfa'an al-abdi yawm al-Qiyamah. He say the Quran get for intercede for people yawm al-Qiyamah. Say Allah, this even get me time free and for that. One thing panan we just get for reading. We they take we time for reading. And we they read and fen karamo. We they read and to. Na iyon system that. The Prophet Ibe read to Karamo Angel Jibril, Allamahu Shadidul Quwa. Na so in freedom to the Sahaba. The Sahaba they read to the Tabi'in. Take to we. It get in certain style and in system for reading. If you not read from Karamo, you know this Abi. That tajweed, when a composer for reading with them. Where this we scholar they say Imam al-Jazari inside in poem them. He say wal akhdhu bil Qur'an bit tajweed hatmun lazimun. Man lam yujawwid al-Qur'ana athimu li annahu bihil ilahu nazala wa hakadha minhu ilayna wasala. He say for read the Quran with that in tones we with and that in system is in a composery. He say because na so it come from Allah to we. And Allah say warattilil Qur'ana tartila. He say read the Quran the way how for read them. This is not the first thing for read them. Then number 2, while you read them, make sure say you sense what in the inside. Then call and tadabbur. First high inside the Holy Quran, Allah call we for sense the Quran. He say, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ أَمْ عَلَى قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِي اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. He say, كِتَابٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ إِلَيْكَ مُبَارَكٌ لِيَدَّبَّرُوا آيَاتِهِ. He say, أَفَلَمْ يَدَّبَّرُوا قَوْلًا أَمْ جَاءَهُمْ مَا لَمْ يَأْتِ آبَاؤُهُمُ الْأَوَّلِينَ. Allah they call we no mutadabbur. Tadabbur na for fala something bien am ti you see usai de go. That na for sense what you de read. This na right. Another right of the Holy Quran.
Oh.
Now fully we understand them. If you don't understand something, you know they play by you. Alaji Muktaba, if you know they read Timini, 2 Timini man then tina before you know, till tomorrow they talk Timini. However they talk fine, you know they able to enjoy them.
No.
Because you're able to understand what they talk. What walk in our offices then today, if they see Sierra Leone man and they go study China, then they talk Chinese. Because they know say go gain something faster quick. People in the bluff with English. People in the bluff with French, people in the bluff with different languages them. Then the language of in purpose of incoming one in deen in not be same water. We get for Sabi, this Quran of Wale play we. Like how play and the Arabs they study. Umar bin Khattab, Na tawaf he can make, he read the Prophet the region. This is the Quran begin to touch him. الحاقة ما الحاقة وما أدراك ما الحاقة كذبت ثمود وعاد بالقارعة فأما ثمود فأهلكوا بالطاغية. Now because he understand that he make the Quran play panam. Yusuf with the prebend that imam they read. If you want to get total concentration inside your prayer, try make sure it's about in Quran they say. This call with tafsir classes them what they do. Now for let people they able to understand the Holy Quran. What in the letter where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to you? Another right of the Holy Quran. If you don't read them, you don't sense them, you don't understand, enough for implement them. What in Allah wants we do inside we do them. Then nobody no begin to tell you, say, you're not to Saudi, you're not to Makkah, you're not to Medina, you're not to Arab country. Not to Arab country, no more Allah send unto. And you way they feel say, you're not to Saudi, you're not to Makkah. Allah give for tinap you tomorrow. I ask you, how you receive this Holy Quran? What in the right way you give to this Holy Quran? This Quran, it go change you tomorrow. Now, make them say, Inna Allah yarfa bihadha al-Qur'an aqwama wa yadha bihi akharin. Allah, they use this Quran for rise some people and put another people down. You will feel say, Yano to Saudi, Yano to Makkah. Allah send the Quran not to Saudi no more and Makkah no more. He send unto the whole world. So you say, if you get for implement the rulings them, where they inside the Holy Quran. Now, it make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I tell the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said the main aim was send this Quran to you. Now, for use them for settle between people them. Inna anzalna ilayka al-kitaba litahkuma bayna an-nasi bima araka Allah. He tell we say even. He say if we get small dispute or misunderstanding between he say we run one till we go to the Quran. Fa in tanaza'tum fi shay'in farudduhu ila Allah war Rasul. He say anything we wanna get different spam. He say wanna run on answer to the Quran. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he say wa ma kana li mu'minin wa la mu'minatin idha qada Allah wa rasuluhu amran ay yakuna lahumul khiyaratu min amrihim. He say anybody we agree say in a believer, man or woman, if Allah don't say, he say no get no right for kick against them, say I no want them. Allah tell you inside the Holy Quran, فَلَا وَرَبِّكَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ حَتَّى يُحَكِّمُوكَ فِي مَا شَجَرَ بَيْنَهُم. Then no go be a complete believer if he then no usually judge what in the between them. And the Holy Quran, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تُقَدِّمُوا بَيْنَ يَدَيِ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. The verses them boku where Allah they tell we say this Holy Quran we need for implement them. If we not implement them, it go in prison with Yawm al-Qiyamah. Another right again lastly, if you don't implement them, impact them to another people. Teach other people them. Make themselves sabiyam. Allah recommend you. He say khairukum, the best of you. Man ta'allama al-Quran, na duwa read wa 'allamahu, he teach him to another person. Wallahi, brother Mujtaba, this Quran if we not give a right, Allah know the bisim but we Yawm al-Qiyamah. Now from this wall here, they begin to forget we. Not to next wall say. From this wall here, it say una not busy with me. Quran say, "Qul ma ya'ba'u bikum rabbi lawla du'a'ukum." If you not wanna prayers them and wanna concern them, wanna give to me, he say myself not busy with we. Allah, this wall here, no mean nothing to them. Now, what do you they do inside for go meet tomorrow? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want. This is some of the rights them. Now, wonderful book. Give you time small no more. Now, so you go to draw you. Now, still, how you they go into them? Now, so they make you like them. Now, so they draw you. Now, so they enjoy them. You go left and that. If it death meet you, die don't meet you. You go meet Allah, Allah pleased with you. But if you turn your back on them, Allah go turn him back for you tomorrow.
The Quran, we don't know say a book for read, not a book for keep. And while you should read them, for ponder on them. While you should ponder on them again, you need for it in implement what you don't ponder upon. While you don't do that again, the message you for pass on. So Sheikh Faruk, we'll wrap up now. So this Quran, we they see beaucoup things that happen at the world now where they watch and say perhaps now from the Quran people they get something and they more take the terrorism, for instance. In that message the way then they go use, it really they inside the Quran?
Not possible. The Quran they come for can guide mortal man, can draw for you a system of life, then it tell you say go they kill people there, pull people their life. Even Quran they tell you say no hot person even for look in a way we be say the person go feel offended not do them. Then how Quran who can tell you say for kill person? We been get one Frenchman we can visit Wina Azaro. He raised them point here, we begin to tell and say, no believe that. We say Allah tell the Prophet say, if you impose him being get agreement, say loan a ceasefire. If you see say the person want cheat you, he say you not cheat or go to them openly say pa, I they see cheating on you. That agreement will be make now, awali we break them. So let all man go ready. وَإِمَّا تَخَافَنَّ مِنْ قَوْمٍ خِيَانَةً فَانْبِذْ إِلَيْهِمْ عَلَى سَوَاءٍ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْخَائِنِينَ. Because Allah no like cheat, possibly they cheat. This power tell and this is surprise. He say we can show him inside the Holy Quran, inside this verse. We go first for an English translation. We show him he read. He say Subhanallah. He say people they know they translate this Quran better. Quran where they can't tell you how you for the peace with people them, how you for comport yourself with people, them, how you for obey, how you for respect mortal man generally. Quran ain't go tell you say use person right? It's not possible. The one them within the claim say they not read the Holy Quran. The one them way them feel said they do so not to the Holy Quran and they translate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know they face this book as a mercy, rahmah, then he use them back for punish people. And that the Quran don't contradict himself. And Allah say, وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ. If in other source even come from, لَوَجَدُوا فِي اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Then forget beaucoup difference inside. But because now from Allah, read them from A to Z, you know go see Quran, the abuse person, he right one day. Anytime we Quran asks for penalty, the person he deserve them.
Okay. Anytime Quran asks for penalty, the person deserves one. With that, we will take wrap up this program. We've been get with Sheikh Faruk Ba. We don't can't get with Quran and we don't learn a lot. And the message will go say anything we person they do negative and not come off from the Quran. Sheikh Faruk, waiting go be in 30 seconds. Your final message.
We the one win the people them. Let them get time for read the Quran. Make timetable for yourself. Schedule for yourself. Say this time. Myself, I don't take them from now. Before I come on money time for go fen, I will just get 10 minutes while they read few surahs then before they come out. Why come to my house even 10 before I sleep? Just say 10 minutes. I take that 10 minutes for read, communicate with Allah before I sleep. With time, that's so you go add. If you meet Allah, Quran will defend you tomorrow.
Okay. You want me the Quran defend you tomorrow, you need for day with time. The program will be watching a call to Islam. We will carry this program to you and name Muhammad Mujtaba Ba. We scholar we host today na Sheikh Umar Adam Faruk Ba. Till we meet again any other time, inshallah, we will say Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه حرر النفس ولا تحيا هباء يا ربيعا أنت والعطر الرداء حرر النفس ولا تحيا هباء يا ربيعا أنت والعطر الرداء خذ قرارا وانطلق لا تنتظر ليس كل الناس أهل للعلاء خذ قرارا وانطلق لا تنتظر ليس كل الناس أهل للعلاء ليس كل الناس أهل للعلاء كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه ذلك الدهر الذي ترضى به هل يراك الكون من صناعه ذلك الدهر الذي ترضى به هل يراك الكون من صناعه ودع الأحلام يا فارسنا كن بهذا العصر من أعلامه ودع الأحلام يا فارسنا كن بهذا العصر من أعلامه كن بهذا العصر من أعلامه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه إنما المشتاق للمجد التليد لن تراه مستكينا كالعبيد إنما المشتاق للمجد التليد لن تراه مستكينا كالعبيد إنه ليث البرايا ثابت يمتطي العزة بعزم من حديد إنه ليث البرايا ثابت يمتطي العز بعزم من حديد، يمتطي العز بعزم من حديد. كن سعيدا كن فريدا، عش بفخر في الحياة، لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه. كن سعيدا كن فريدا، عش بفخر في الحياة، لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه، بالتحدي لا سواه.